All right, good morning once again. So I'm going to share the screen with you over here, chapter 4, PowerPoint presentation. Everyone can see my screen? Nabina, can you please show me your hands if you can see my screen? Yeah. So I can move this one. All right. So chapter 4 is about repetition structure. So we're gonna learn what is the repetition structure, the while loop, a condition control loop, and the for loop, a count control loop, then calculating and running a total, Sentinel, input validation loops, and nested loop. Let's see how many we cover today, and we will cover the rest in the next class. So what is the repetition structure? This is the concept. The repetition structure causes a statement or set of statements to execute repeatedly. So these concepts are important for our theoretical quiz. So you try to understand what we are saying about. So you don't have to memorize. Just try to get the concept. The repetition structure causes a statement or set of statements to execute repeatedly. When we do programming, this one is very important. Sometimes we need to do the same thing again and again. Do you guys remember we have done a program on salesman? We wanted to know how many items we have. If I went to your shop and I bought some items, right? Abdulaziz asked the question how to do it repeatedly. Now we are learning how to do it repeatedly. Same question we can ask, do we need to continue or not? Okay. So this condition control loop and count control loop are two types of loops in the repetition structure. We can do while loop or for loop. So while loop is a condition control loop which uses true or false condition to control the number of times that it repeats. And a count control loop repeats a specific number of times. So you can specify. So if I go to your shop, if you not allow me to buy more than 10 items, you should use the for loop. And if you want to allow me to buy now thousands of items, you can use the while loop. So if you want to make it fixed number, you can use for loop, and otherwise you can use the while loop. Any questions so far? Okay, let's go to the next one. How the loops working? Okay, so first we need to condition test the condition. While keep going, you said why. Why is yes or no. Okay, so instead of why, whatever you can put, keep going is a variable, right? You can put anything over here. So while check the format, you have to use a small letter. If you use capital letter, it doesn't work. WHILE, all should be small letter. And after that, you need to put a space. So this while, everything should be under while. Then we'll check the condition over here. If the condition is true, if this one is true, what? If I press the user gives Y, then I will do execute these lines. If the user says something else, not Y, then I will not execute this one. Get a salesperson sales commission rate, then we will get calculate this commission, display the commission, see if the user wants to do another one or not. All right, let's see how it works. So we are going to the next slide. I'm explaining while loop and for loop and comparison between these two. So over here, if you check, we need to, for while loop, we need to declare the variable first. It doesn't work if you do not declare the variable. So the we have said keep going is should be y to keep going. Otherwise, the running out of time. If we have 10 minutes more, maybe the Zoom will close by itself and I will start again. Everyone clear? You have to use the same link to join. Right. So calculate a series of commission while keep going is y. I will do check this one and calculate series of if I want to make it 5 times, I can set it the 5 times. So it will start from 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4. It will increment one by one. So let's see how it works when we do it in the program. I will share the different screen now with you guys. Can you see my screen, the new one, the codes? Nabina, can you see the code? I mean, I cannot see your hands. Abdulaziz, can you please turn on camera? Okay, I will share the screen now again once. New share. Item time from second camera. Share. What do you guys see now? Okay, I will unmute. Nabina, I'm unmuting you. Nabina, what you can
Now we can see your homepage.
what you can see now?
We can see the homepage
Oh,
desktop.
desktop, right? Okay. Now can you see the code? Can you see the code now?
Yes.
Okay. So over here I put the codes over here and I will run the program. Okay. So I can put like I have bought two items. The commission is 10%. So, so it's asking me, do you want to calculate another one or not? Do you want to calculate another one or not? If I say yes, it will continue and ask me for another items, how many items we've bought, and again ask for commission. Maybe this time I give you 20% commission. All right. So if I do not say Y, if I say anything else, it will say error or it will execute out of the program. If I say R, it will out. Okay. Let me run one again once again for then maybe 5%, 50% discount or commission. It will calculate what was your commission. If I put Y, it will continue again. 5. If I have the commission 40%, it will continue. If I press no, N, it will get out of the program. Everyone clear? Okay. Navina, okay? All right. So let's see what happens if I do the for loop. I'm going back to the, so I copy this one from the for loop and paste it in this code, Control A, delete, Control V. Let's run the program. We need to save it. Yes. Okay. So I said two items. Then I want to say 3% commission. I get this one, 3% commission again, $9 once again. Okay. So there's an error because I didn't put any number. Once again, run this program. 3, 3, got 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So how many times it run? One, two, three, 4, 5 times. Everyone see this one, Amina? After 5 times, it's execute by itself because I said 0, 5, 1, right? So once I say this 5, it means it should be running less than 5. So start from 0, then increment 1, then increment 2, 3, 4, then it stops. Okay. So to clarify the for loop, everyone clear with the while loop now? Okay. Let's go to the for loop, how it works with the for loop. Now we come to the definition once again. So if you're clear with this while loop, how it works, I can just move this area somewhere. You can minimize or skip it like that. So the concept is a condition control loop cause a statement or set of statement to repeat as long as the condition is true. Okay. So in Python we are using while loop. So over here, if you see the flowchart, if the condition is true, it will execute the statement and it will go back. If the condition is false, it will stop by itself. All right. For the for loop, the concept is a count control loop iterates a specific number of times. In Python, you use for statement to write a count control. So it's very important. It will run specific number of times. Sometimes while we do the program, you need to do specify how many times it will run, and sometimes you do not need it. You need to do it conditional. Okay, let's go back to for loop, how it works. So for num is a variable. You can put anything over here. For num in the range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once we declare this one, it will print the num, right? So how it do the first iteration? We call it first iteration. It will check the first item and it will print the it will set one in the num variable. So this time the num is equals to equal is one. Okay. So we'll put one in the first num variable and we'll print the num over here. Second iteration, two will go there. Third iteration, three will go there. Fourth iteration, four will go there. Five iteration, the fifth iteration, the five will go inside the num. Amina, you're clear? Abdulaziz or Naif, can you turn on your camera? I want to see your hands. Okay. Naif, you're okay? Clear? You have question? Okay, I will unmute Naif. Yes, Naif.
Sir, if I have to write second iteration, third iteration, or every time I type this, it will work
No, no, this one is
on
an
its own.
example how it works. This one is example how it works. Okay.
Okay, but how do I type it in?
So you have to just write this one for num in range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and print num. So once we
So
run this
every
program,
time I type this and copy this and then print this 5 times,
yeah, if you
every
want to
time it
print
will be
1, 2,
one, two,
3, 4,
three,
5,
four, five.
our objective of this program is to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, right? Sometimes we need to print our timing like hours and days.
Can you show us
Yeah,
in idle Python?
yeah, I'm going to the next slide. So compare how it works, right? So first I will copy this one, Control C, and put it in my test bed, Control V. Okay. Now I'm
And
going to
again,
run. I have no shortcuts over here. Tariq is raise hands. Tariq, one second.
sir, can you paste again?
Tariq, I'm coming. One second.
Okay,
I run this
sir.
program. Can you see this code now?
Ah, okay,
It's
okay.
printing one, two, three, four, five. That's it. So how it's
One time I have to type it.
again? Sorry, Naif.
I thought it's one time I have to type it. Now I understand.
Yeah, it will automatically type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tariq, raise an hand. Yes, Tariq. Tariq, can you please bring your camera
I
to
just
our
wanted to
face,
tell you that
our
we are
hands?
talking in the chat.
Tariq, yes. Once again.
I just wanted to tell you that we are talking in the chat. We're
Okay.
communicating.
Yeah, I cannot see the chats. I have limited screen over
Okay,
here.
makes sense. Okay.
You have any question over here?
No, I just want to tell you that
Okay.
when you're asking us, we're replying in the chat.
All right. Thank you so much. Sorry, we have limited screen now. Okay.
No, it's
Let's put
okay.
it back. If we're clear with the for loop now, how it works. So it will repeat like this. So